Get ready for the action because Jordan Mailata is making waves. This transformation is one of the best stories in modern Philadelphia Eagles history. We dive into how the towering left tackle, who started as a rugby player with zero football experience, has become an all-pro caliber player, a Super Bowl champion, and a beloved team captain. His recent appearance at the PGA Championship showed that the Eagles' fandom is bigger than just football, turning a major golf event into a massive civic gathering. You won't want to miss this deep dive into Jordan Mailata's journey. Voices. Former Eagles quarterbacks coach Scott Loeffler has offered a completely different perspective on Hurts, stating that the perception of him being uncoachable simply doesn't match reality. Loeffler describes Hurts as a super coachable, championship-type guy, and we look at how this perspective contrasts with the recent organizational noise surrounding the offense. And finally, we look at the schedule and the massive matchup looming in Week 11. Rodgers is officially returning to Pittsburgh, and this immediately changes the landscape for the Philadelphia Eagles. This isn't just any matchup. It's a clash between a future Hall of Fame quarterback and the Steelers. With the Steelers on a historic road streak against the Eagles, this game becomes a fascinating measuring stick for the Eagles, potentially ending a long-standing curse. Stay with us right now, because we are breaking down every angle of this Week 11 showdown. Jordan Mailata's journey from a rugby player unfamiliar with American football to an all-pro caliber left tackle, Super Bowl champion, and beloved team captain has cemented him as one of the Philadelphia Eagles' most significant figures. His recent appearance at the PGA Championship at Aronimink quickly drew a significant reaction from Eagles fans, blurring the lines between professional golf and city fandom. Eagles fans, known for a distinct social culture, treated Mailata's presence not just as a celebrity sighting, but as a civic event. The towering left tackle was met with admiration from local supporters who viewed him as one of Philadelphia's favorite sons. The atmosphere surrounding Mailata's presence was amplified by other Eagles figures at the event. Chief Security Officer Dom DiSandro helped set a tone earlier in the tournament, and Eagles owner Jeffrey Lurie lent his voice to the ESPN broadcast opening on the final day. Eagles chants permeated Aronimink throughout the event. The blending of these elements created a unique dynamic where the distinction between a major golf championship and an unofficial Eagles gathering became indistinct. The sentiment expressed is that when a beloved city athlete appears at a premier event, even a major championship can evoke the feeling of a Sunday at Lincoln Financial Field. Jordan Mailata is now recognized as more than just an Eagle. He is an unmistakable part of Philadelphia, a beloved figure who can seamlessly transition from the football field to a golf course, transforming a major championship into a familiar local gathering. Philadelphia Eagles fans are grappling with persistent speculation surrounding a potential trade involving star receiver A.J. Brown. While official moves remain absent, persistent rumors suggest a trade is anticipated after June 1, with a first-round pick being the commonly floated asking price. However, whispers indicate the New England Patriots might view a first-round investment as excessive. This has opened up alternative scenarios for Philadelphia, moving beyond a direct talent swap. Speculation is now focusing on packages that include a second-round pick and a young player, bringing Kayshon Boutte into the conversation. Reports suggest Boutte has been working away from the Patriots' facility, and he was reportedly not mentioned during discussions about receiver room adjustments. It is crucial to note that Boutte is not a direct replacement for Brown, but he presents an intriguing option for the Eagles if they are seeking value, flexibility, and upside rather than a one-for-one talent swap. Boutte is characterized as young, affordable, and athletic, possessing the potential to fit into an evolving receiver room structure. If Philadelphia decides to move on from Brown, the trade dynamic could shift. Pairing Boutte with meaningful draft compensation from New England would allow the Patriots to pursue a creative deal instead of an expensive first-round return. Boutte's profile, young, affordable, and physically gifted, could complement the current Eagles' offensive lineup, which features Devonta Smith, Mackay Lemon, Hollywood Brown, and Dontavian Wicks. In this configuration, Boutte would not immediately face WR1 expectations, aligning with Philadelphia's strategy of building receiver depth with versatility and upside. Jalen Hurts appears focused on the 2026 season amidst a turbulent offseason for the Philadelphia Eagles, with former coach Scott Loeffler offering a strong defense of the quarterback's capabilities. In a recent interview with the Toledo Blade, Loeffler directly refuted critical reports, including one from ESPN, that characterized Hurts as not always bought in or not the most coachable. Loeffler praised his time working with Hurts, stating, "I absolutely loved it," and highlighted the player's mental fortitude. He described Hurts as a super coachable, championship type of guy, emphasizing that Hurts is hardworking, smart, and a great competitor. These comments emerge as the Eagles navigate significant organizational changes, including an offensive staff overhaul following a disappointing 2025 season. Despite Hurts achieving a career-high 25 touchdown passes against only 6 interceptions, the team struggled, finishing 24th in total offense and suffering a playoff exit. The transition away from offensive coordinator Kevin Patullo added further complexity for the quarterback. Hurts' frustration with these changes has surfaced publicly, notably when he posted an Instagram photo showing him working with Loeffler during off-season training, sparking speculation about his relationship with the new staff. Loeffler addressed the situation calmly, assuring that Hurts needed to be fully engaged with the new personnel, while Loeffler focused on refining fundamentals. Further demonstrating Hurts' commitment to development, he has also continued work with quarterback specialist Quincy Avery, focusing on mechanics and refining his dual-threat skill set. For Hurts, this offseason work centers on establishing consistency and comfort amid offensive instability. Loeffler's positive assessment serves as a significant counterpoint to the prevailing offseason narratives, reinforcing a view of Hurts as disciplined, driven, and highly coachable. The Week 11 matchup between the Philadelphia Eagles and the Pittsburgh Steelers has taken on a new layer of intrigue following the official announcement that Rodgers is returning to the Steelers on a one-year deal. This development immediately alters the dynamic of what was previously viewed as a more manageable contest for Philadelphia fans. While acknowledging that Rodgers is not the same quarterback from his peak years, the report emphasizes his continued capability. Rodgers remains a formidable presence, capable of quickly processing defenses, extending plays, and capitalizing on opponent mistakes. Last season, he demonstrated high-level performance, posting over 3,300 yards and 24 touchdowns against only 7 interceptions. Historically, the Steelers have faced a significant challenge in Philadelphia, having dropped 11 consecutive road games to the Eagles in the city of brotherly love, a streak dating back to 1965. Philadelphia also holds the all-time series edge. However, the involvement of a future Hall of Fame quarterback significantly elevates the stakes. Even at this stage of his career, Rodgers provides Pittsburgh with a higher ceiling than many alternatives, which, in turn, makes the Eagles' assignment considerably more compelling. The prospect of breaking the Steelers' bizarre road misery streak, ending a 6-decade drought, feels more plausible when a quarterback of Rodgers' caliber is involved. This development transforms the Week 11 game from a standard matchup into a fascinating midseason measuring stick. If the Eagles aim to extend Pittsburgh's road curse to a 12th consecutive meeting, they may now face a challenge against one of football's all-time greats rather than a lesser opponent, underscoring the heightened significance of the upcoming contest.